I'm going to go ahead and give you guys sort of an overview of the ESPN fantasy website. Obviously, if you're on your phone, you already seen the icon. It's a blue ESPN one. This is the main page that it comes to. This is our Circle of Friends page. I am not going to show this one. I'm going to use my old league because it has rosters from last year in it, so it makes it a little easier to look at. So, since I have two leagues, there's two ways I could go to that. You can click here at the top, ESPN Fantasy. It's going to bring you to two teams. I'm going to use this one. All right, so now it took me inside the team. This is your main page. This is your roster. For example, you have your quarterbacks, your running backs. Now, don't pay attention to all the positions because, believe me, there's more positions in this. This is a more advanced league just because of how many people are taken up. Back to the story at hand. You got a quarterback. How do you switch him out? It's going to show you every week. His first game is Sunday at 4:25 p.m. That is actually a true schedule for this year. He's playing against Philly. It shows how many points he is projected. And as I say projected, because obviously we know the projections aren't the real thing. If you want to switch one of these guys out, for example, click quarterback. I click the quarterback button. It shows you the two quarterbacks that are on your bench. I'm going to go ahead and put in Sam Darnold. Now, just like that, Sam Darnold's in there. There's no saving or nothing. Whatever button you click, that's as simple as it is to go ahead and go over your lineup. Other things in here. You have your four main buttons. You have the rosters. You have the matchup that shows you this is updated every second somebody scores a touchdown. In fact, if you watch Red Zone, it is probably updated before Red Zone. So it'll spoil your touchdowns sometimes. But it shows the guy you're playing against, his team, how many points is scored. It even shows how many bench players are there. Next thing you click on is players. This is your free agency. You use your FAAB money to claim these players. I'll explain that in a later video. Then you have the league button. The league is going to show the standings. You can click here in the center. You got scoreboard. This one has the playoffs. It's always going to be TBD. You're not going to use this button much at all. What you are going to use is these buttons at the top. And let's go through each one individually. League info. It's going to give the league manager notes. You can click on it and it shows you what the payouts are. There's notes that only the commissioner myself can put in there. Look for messages there. Basic settings. Tells you basically the basic settings. It's going to tell you all the rules. It's going to show you the roster limits. It's going to show you what points are worth. Everything down there when it comes to transactions, how the draft works, everything. I'm not going too far deep into this. It'll show league history. As you can see, this league has been around actually it's been around longer than that. It's been around since 2005. Shows you who created it, shows you the league manager, who has been that league manager since then. You're never going to look at it. However, it is sort of cool because every year it shows you what your performance is from year to year in a little graph. Shows you averaging finishing position. Shows you how many games you have played, your all-time record, and your seasons played. You can go back and look year to year. Slide them side to side. Oh my God, Sandy Hook and Ladder. Holy smokes. That's terrible. But it shows you all this. So, as you can see, all right, we go to leagues. Back to the league again. Click the back arrow in the corner. League schedule shows you who you play from here on out. Pretty plain and simple. Recent activity. This is where your FAAB offers report is going to be. You click on that arrow. It's going to show you where the offer is. Obviously, it's a new season. Nothing there. It'll show you trades here. It'll show you transactions, who people picked up, who people dropped. Here is one thing I do want to show you. It doesn't happen often, but it does. And the new people to fantasy football will figure out one morning that on Tuesday you think you won, and then you get to like Thursday morning and you lost by a half a point. And how did that happen? The stat corrections page. Stat corrections do happen. I believe they have to get them in by Thursday morning. The scores could change. It doesn't happen very often, but it will show you every stat correction from every week. The rest of the stuff you don't need to know really, besides the message and polls. We are going to use the message board a good amount in this league. This is where the messages will be. You click on it, you can go ahead and text back, etc. Up here in the top corner, something really cool this year. This is what you could use on Sundays. It is a League Smack page. You can talk to a league chat. Shows you your opponents. You can talk smack between your opponents. Pretty cool. All right. That's all I got for the app.